I don't know anything about CrossFit outside of coming to a class from 9 to 10. Like, I know people talk about it, but I've never learned what it is, where you do it.
The CrossFit Open, well, the CrossFit Open, it's a lot of things. I don't think it can be described in one word. Generally, it is the first stage of the CrossFit Games, right? That's how we pitch it. That's what folks know it as. But within our walls, the CrossFit Open is 3 weeks that we get every single year where people can push themselves as hard as they like and see what they're capable of.
We do the CrossFit Open, one, because it's a blast. You have a great community behind you that's going to be cheering you on during some really, really tough workouts. But the other reason, aside from community, is it gives you a benchmark of where you are, a snapshot fitness-wise over the year. And being able to see the progress in your fitness, I relate it to like an annual physical, but with fitness, right? Have you done the CrossFit Open before?
I have not, no.
Are you gonna do it this year?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm definitely a scaled athlete, so I've never seriously thought about it, but maybe.
So with folks that are a little hesitant and don't really know what it is, I basically tell them that it's an opportunity to see what you're made of and kind of like see what you're capable of in a very like safe, protected environment. Because if you can do this as like a hard thing, you can do anything.
I think it's just explaining like, hey, we're gonna be able to track our progress in managing our, measuring that over the course of years, gets you an idea of like where you're going.
Are you gonna do it this year?
Probably not, because I'm still trying to master my forms.
You know there's a scale division.
Okay, yes, I did forget about that. Okay, I may do that. Excellent. All right.
So he's doing it now.
Yes.
And the biggest like pushback I hear is, oh, I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm not ready to compete. I don't want to compete. And yes, it's a competition, but it's not about competing. Like when you come into a CrossFit gym, you're making yourself better by stepping foot in this door. So by participating in the CrossFit Open, you're making yourself better because you're seeing what you're capable of. And if you don't push yourself to that place where you're like pretty uncomfortable, you're breathing heavy and you want to stop, then you're not ever really pushing your limits, which means you're never really getting better.
What makes the Open special? What makes the Open special is people getting those moments of things that they didn't think they can get. First muscle-ups is one thing that comes to mind. Somebody that's been working on it, and just the energy and all the work they put in all year comes up to this one moment, and they get that, I get chills thinking about it. They get that first muscle up, and it's happened year after year after year that I've done it. It's always exciting. People just go crazy when somebody gets like their first muscle up. But something as simple as double unders, being able to get that first double under that's in the Open, they never had it before. And it's just the little coordination skill, that extra little bit of pressure to be able to get that first double under, or to lift a weight they haven't had or hit a PR. To be able to do the RX versions of a workout or all the workouts in the Open is always a big accomplishment that people try to shoot for every year. But I'd say definitely those first moments, those are the big ones that will keep you coming back for more. And throughout the rest of the year to keep training to hit those moments and get better at those movements, or if you weren't able to get it, gives you something to train for.
The hardest workout I've ever done was one of the Open workouts, and I absolutely could not even thruster 85 pounds. It took me 1 minute to get one 85-pound thruster, and that was like 2022. And that's like one of my favorite moments because it was just like the hardest I've ever pushed myself.
Why do you normally sign up for the Open?
You meet a lot of new people at the gym that you hadn't met before. Friday Night Lights is super fun, and it's just competition kind of gives you a kick in the butt to like get ready for the spring bikini season. No, I'm kidding.
Right. My Open aspirations: make it to the semifinals online.
One of the first Open workout I did was the dumbbell snatch burpee box jump over workout. I did that 4 times to try to finish it as a newbie. Never did. And then when they retested it a couple years ago, I finished it, so I was pretty excited about that.
I would say is I know it seems a little scary. It seems like this big, huge worldwide competition for pros. It's not. It's for everybody to come have fun, break a sweat, and then probably go hang out after the workout too.
It's never too early to start. I think people feel like you have to get fit enough to do the open, and that's not the point at all. I think that the reason you should do it is that you want to be able to come back next year and look at the progress you made and compare to last year's self and be proud. It's not so that you can, look at what you did this year compared to other people and feel upset or be proud of that. It's how am I progressing year over year, and if you don't have that starting point, then you never have anything to compare to.
It's 3 weeks of your life. It's 3 workouts. And I think it's really important to get deep with it, like the human condition, to continue to test yourself and see what you're capable of, not for a placement on the leaderboard, like not for your score, but just to see what you can do, or like, again, just prove to yourself that you can do hard things, because if you can do hard things in here, you can do hard things anywhere.
Do the Open this year. It's your physical fitness test.
Do the CrossFit Open, you'll instantly improve your physical, mental, physical health, all within a span of 3 weeks.